Jesus.
All right, so now we gotta, so if this is loose enough, should be able to tilt, okay? So we got that. That's looking pretty, yeah. All right, we'll tighten this. This is a fancier tripod than mine, that's for sure. What's going on?
Stop it.
Lots of comments. Green is good. Oh. I never came up. Guys, sorry. You just meant Henry Barkey with the breakaway goal there. I was on mute. I forgot to hit that coming back on. So we're 1-0 South. South was controlling. Woodbury's going to bring it out of the zone here. So Henry Barkey, I want to say that was probably unassisted. I don't think anyone had passed that to him. He just kind of took over and went with it. So line out there right now is Carlson, Bozer, and Larvik. Defensive pairing is you got George, and I believe that's Austin, Reinhardt, and Skelly, defensive pairing. Moose, who's our, if you can see down there, not wearing any protection behind there. All right. That's Axel taking the face off. James back to support. Out to the point for Woodbury. And James had a little room there, but couldn't quite get a bouncing puck to go with him. Austin will chip it out. Oh, and there's a little room there. Vinny's out there waiting. And here we go. James has got a little room, and again, kind of a rolling puck. And we'll go back. We're way offside. Oh, and Vinny's got to be careful there, taking an extra shot at the Woodbury player. I realize he's not happy, but you don't want a penalty, especially when a blown whistle has happened. So Henry Barkey will take the face off. You got Grayson Shinky, and Bo Enega's back from vacation. He'll be the Tannis hockey player in the state for a while. Thomas White back defensively. Porter's back in there as well. Shot, crashing to the net is Woodbury. Puck is still loose, and we're going the other way. The goal scorer from earlier, while I was on mute, I'll keep kind of giving myself some self-deprecation here. So out of the zone, Porter's back there to bring it in. It's got Henry's trying to stay on side. Porter tied up, knows he's got to get back defensively. Grayson all alone will shoot wide. There was a nice opportunity for Grayson to put one in. White will pinch, holds the zone nicely there here on our near side. And the puck will be deep. No icing. Wasn't going to quite make it there. Porter sets. Bo Enega's got a little room here. He'll bring it through neutral ice and has got a lot of room. Barkey going with him. Oh, and he couldn't quite get the pass off. Grayson will help support. And he's going off for a change. Graham Murray back out there as South is going to complete the change here. And there's Henry, who his line mates are long gone, but he's still out there going for number 2. Oh, and Graham with a ripping backhand off the pad of the Woodbury goaltender. Skelly can't quite hold the zone, and it'll come out. We got a chance here for Woodbury. Through Cash's stick there, but he eventually controls and gets it out. Axel trying to chip it out, and Woodbury will dump it back to the corner. Skelly, a lot of room here on the near side. He'll long stretch pass, just missing Bozer, and it'll be an icing. So we'll come all the way back down for a face-off. The defensive pairing will change, and I don't think James had, we got Graham, and that's Cash out there and Axel, so I don't think we're missing anybody tonight, but we must just have an odd forward number. So Axel, trying to win the faceoff, goes right towards Moose in goal. And Thomas White's checked off the puck a little bit there. Porter stepping up. Axel looking for some room. Can't quite clear his zone, and now it's out. Yeah, that'll be offside, and we'll take a faceoff right outside of the Cougar zone. So that'll be the most exciting 2-minute muted game experience live stream we've ever had. All that work for nothing, and I wasn't heard by anybody. So Vinny Larvik's pushing it into the Woodbury zone. He's in the corner. Controlled by Woodbury now, and they'll bring it back. James Carlson with a nice back check there. Trying to clear the zone. And there's a little room here. We got Henry Barkey again skating. Vinny's right with a nice pass. Right back. James out in front waiting for it, but couldn't quite get there. Woodbury player made a nice play to defend that. And now Woodbury trying to come the other way. So Woodbury player chips it in. He's got a room there for a shot. And Moose with the save. Shot came high, kind of couldn't quite control it there, but eventually gloves it, and we'll have a face-off down in the Cougar zone. Looks like that would be, I think that's Axel back out there. Reinhardt defensively out there with George Skelly. Cash is out there as a forward along with Grayson Shinky. So Cash will chase, trying to clear it out. So we have a penalty coming up here. I'm not sure who it was. Austin. So Austin plays really hard. His parents has let us know that he does get an occasional penalty. And funny thing is, second-year players, not the tallest guy out there, but brings a lot of energy, and he'll go off for a minute. Bows are trying to win that face-off. Still in the zone here. Axel's got a little room. So Skelly and Cash back defensively right now. Woodbury wheeling and dealing, trying to get a shot off there. Can't. So again, here on the near side corner, Woodbury's got it. He's breaking towards the slot. Backhander hits his own player, and the South Cougars can't quite clear. So that's Bozer. If he can get by, he had a lot of room there. So Woodbury will bring it in, rip one. That's off of Cash, who can't quite collect the puck. And Woodbury will dump it back into the corner. So Shinky will chase. Looking for some support here, and Axel's got a little room. Like to see him take it wide here, and Austin's he got back on side. Good for him. He's out of the box, so Cougars are full strength. Austin chasing. Tough for me on this angle to see when they get on those boards there. But held in by the Cougars. Porter back in. Yeah, Graham, he had a little slot there, but no one back to support him. And Bull will just rip one like in the barn. That is, anyone who's been to the Eniga's barn, that was a barn ripper. And Eniga trying to get another shot off. And here we go. That's Henry. Graham will shoot just wide. So Bull is trying to get it back out to the point. Porter Cowles and Thomas White back defensively. A little toe drag by the Woodbury player. It was actually kind of a nice little play there. Graham's got to be careful there. Working the body there a little bit. Oh, Woodbury's got a little bit of room here. So he'll shoot. Right, rebound. Goes wide. Moose kind of swatted that away, and no one was home for Woodbury to score. They'll send it back in. A little momentum here for Woodbury. Back in the corner. And from the point, he'll rip it. Oh, Woodbury player trying to tip it, but couldn't do it. Porter Cowles trying to prevent that from staying in our zone, but can't quite do it. Got to get that out of the zone there. Can't let that stay in the zone. So who checked who there? Is it the Woodbury player? Yeah, so Woodbury's going to go off for a check. Interference, whatever you want to. Yep, checking. All right, we got Bozer, Carlson, and Vinny Larvik as forwards. Skelly and Reinhardt on the defensive pairing here. Vinny's going to try and cut this Woodbury player off. Skelly steps up and keeps it in. Carlson will try and keep it deep. He does. A little bit off. All right, Bozer's got it right out front. And it's buried by Carlson. So a wonderful little cross-ice pass there by Bozer, and James Carlson rips it upper corner, and we have a 2-0 Cougar lead. So 90% sure that was a Bozer assist with a Carlson snipe to the left corner for a 2-0 lead. Bozer will win the face-off, and he's like, I want to join the party. Skelly, a nice job kind of keeping the zone there, and James will send it back in. And James trying to keep that in. Woodbury player goes wide on him, and we're coming back the other way. So 1-on-3 for Carlson. He'll rip one just wide. And that is, couldn't quite see who that was, if there was a line change or not. I think that was still Axel. He's down on the ice there in the corner. So Porter and White back defensively. So Moose with the easy save. Not quite out of the zone. Porter, that's almost a high stick there. Carlson, he'll try and take it wide. He'll chip it out. Defensive player made a nice play to kind of get a bouncing puck to stay in the zone. White was battling behind the net. Back to the point. Nice pass by Woodbury. He'll fire. Grayson with a nice job with a stick, knocking that right out of midair. And here we go. Axel's still out there. Kind of having some long shifts here for the Cougars. And we're getting slashed the whole way down. Bozer right out front through the crease. Cash has got it to the point. Porter likes to rip it. He will do so. Fluttering puck just wide of the net. Porter's got a little Mighty Ducks 2 knuckle puck going action for him, and that's going to be offside. Yep. That's okay. They needed a change real bad there. They needed to complete the change. Get a couple, complete the fresh skaters there. So Schenke, Barkey, and Cash out there forward line. Skelly and Reinhardt defensively back there. 2 players tied up there. Cash will rip it back to his partner Austin there. And Barkey, oh, he had some room. Woodbury's got to get back on side, which they do. That was close for the Cougars being offside, but it's not. We're playing on, and it'll come out of the zone. Boy, between parents and just the benches down here, tough to see on this near side where the puck is. Austin trying to keep it in his zone. He does. Tripped up a little bit. Oh, we got a shot here. That was Graham Murray looking for a goal. Woodbury goaltender deflect that above the net. Skelly's way up. Got to be careful here. So we got a little bit of a scrum going on in front of us here, and it comes out. We got Cash here trying to take it wide. Couldn't quite gain control of it, but we'll get it deep. That's Henry chasing Barkey. Porter's waiting for a puck that goes by the Woodbury player. And back out of the zone. So Porter trying to bring it back in. He'll chip it to the left side here. All right, that's my fault. I lost track of what time was left in the period. Strong start for your Lakeville South Cougars. Goals by Henry Barkey with a muted breakaway goal. Very exciting, I'm sure, to not have any audio on that one and watch it go in. And a Carlson goal right in front of the net. So 2-0. The boys are playing well. I think the big thing, little things that I look for on this, at this level of play is, you know, when you got momentum like this, you want them to stay out of the penalty box and not get out of position defensively. These boys like to push up defensively, and you don't want anyone getting behind you. That's things can change quickly that way. So fun start to this game. Kudos to Sam with getting all of the action here. She roped me in rather quickly when she entered the arena. A little background, I just did 4 games for my daughter in Grand Rapids. They played their out-of-town tournament this past weekend. A lot of fun. trying to sneak in a break and be in the corner and not be visible, but it didn't really work. But happy to help you guys at home have a good viewing experience and have a little fun. You're more than welcome. All right, so Axel Bozer, Bo Eniga, and Graham Murray out there. Porter Cowles, and it looks like that's Thomas. Is that Thomas, or is it? I think it's Thomas White joining him. All right, Woodbury wins the faceoff, and he's going to go right down the middle and shoot it. Just off the pad on the side of the net there. Oh, and that's off a quarter off the side of him. And it was right back. Oh, we're playing a little catch here. Thomas looking to clear it, but it's right to the Woodbury player. And a rip. Bo Eniga with a nice stick there to prevent him from getting to the net. So Porter's got some room. A lot of players up there. Like to see that, like to see that quick pass come out for your two forwards that were going up the ice. Those are little things that'll improve throughout the season. All right, that was a nice job by Bo Eniga to hold the zone, but Woodbury's going to try coming the other way. Skelly gets kind of train wrecked there. Bo's now down. I don't know how that's not offside. But we got Henry Barkey going wide. Kicking it forward, nicely done by him. And it's frozen by the Woodbury goaltender. A really nice job by Henry to get a little kick forward and give himself at least a chance to try and get there, but he almost kicked it too well and got to the goaltender. So face off down here in the Woodbury zone. That is Henry taking. Oh, that's not in. It's not in, guys. It's not in. It's not in, everyone. Can't listen to the parents. You got to look at the ref. The parents are not down there with black and white jerseys. So that'll come out of the zone. It's offside. I saw that clear as day. It hit the top of the post and just came straight down. I've seen a lot of parent reactions that get a little wild over the years. That one will be talked about after the game, but it was not in. I will tell you, it was not in. You just tell by the way it dropped. All right, well, great chance for the Cougars, but no whistle, no ref indicating goal. You got to keep playing, right? White will hold it. Nice job to get that back to Grayson, who sent it towards the net. Woodbury player, goaltender, kind of casually kicked that away. Right out front, that's Cash looking for a chance on goal. Thomas will get it deep. Cash, oh, Grayson almost cutting towards the net. Bows are trying to help Cash out there with keep it in the zone. Woodbury back the other way. Boy, the Cougars have really done nice job of blocking shots here. Bowser's got some room. Trying to cut that middle. Will go back outside and rip it. Low shot. Really nice save by the Woodbury goaltender. Woodbury coming the other way. We're in the midst of a little bit of a change here. Pretty straightforward save there for Moose. Oh, it's coming the other way. Graham. Woodbury coming the other way here on our near side. Right off of Skelly's stick and stays out of the zone. And Austin's got a little room here. So you got to rip this. There you go. Yep, Austin chases, but you got to be, again, this is what I talk about. You got to be careful. Use defense. Get that far up. You got to have some support from your teammates. So Austin's back there defensively. Skelly's back there with him. He holds the zone. But no one home for the Cougars. This should be nice. And it is. All right, 2-0 Cougars. We'll come back down to the Woodbury zone for a face-off. 8:27 left in the second period. I will warn you guys, I like to give tidbits of information back home. This Woodbury Zamboni driver, whatever system they run, once the hour is up, you're off the ice. It doesn't matter if there's 30 seconds or 3 minutes. He's starting that engine up and he's going. They have a ruthless schedule here, and they are going to keep it. I will just warn you. So Bozer's got a whole lot of room here, and he can rip it. Here we go. That is top shelf. So Axel Bozer on cue, making me look good at home, just ripping that upper right corner for a 3-0 Cougar lead. He knows how to go top shelf on it. He did it, and we have a 3-0 Cougar lead. Oh, refs are saying get your mouth guard in. I believe that was what was being said there to our bench. At this level, that is the rule. Nothing wrong with the refs saying that. So White trying to pass it up the boards. You got Henry taking on the whole Woodbury team by himself there. Bo's trying to join him. Cash back there. Send it back in. They got on side. Barkey's chasing. Bo trying to help out there on the far side. And he's got it. Thomas got it. He'll rip one towards the net. Woodbury player falls. He'll shoot again. Same player. Third time, and we got the hat trick of the 13 off the shin pad mark there. Maybe not the hat trick we were all looking for. But that literally was the triple whammy on that Woodbury player. So, Bo's got a little room here. Trying to dangle through. Can't get the shot off. So Cash just out. Oh, that was done. Well done by Cash. He held the zone as long as he could there. This is going to be offside if Skelly doesn't wait, and he doesn't. Those are little things. We'll get better at that. That's one where George just has to wait 2 more seconds and then dump it back in. We will complete a change. Bozer, Carlson, Eniga. I might have to go back and look at this. We got some sort of uneven amount going here because, oh no, that's Graham Murray. He's out there. I thought Cash was still there. So Carlson going to the side there. Bozer's trying to get that back down deep. He can't quite do it. Skelly and Reinhardt will go back defensively to kind of clean this up. Skelly with a nice pass there. James got some room here. Bozer takes it. You got Murray with him. Bozer backhand just wide. You want to see that hit on net so Murray or Carlson has a chance to get the rebound. But a nice attempt there by Bozer. And Woodbury will bring it back out. That's off the post. Right back out. Porter Howells has got it. Murray's over there. And Bozer gets it out of the zone. He's got Carlson kind of streaking. And Carlson's going to have some room on the right side here. He'll take it wide. Very smart play. And he'll rip one just to the side of the net. And the goaltender with the glove save. So very smart play there by Carlson taking that wide. Give yourself a little bit of space and you allowed him to get the shot off. So the frozen puck will come back down and get a line change. Cash back out there with Schinke and Barkey will take the face off. Defensively, we still have Reinhardt and Skelly. It's one. Cash has got it. He can rip one. That's off the side of the net. And it's right out front, but nobody home for South. Oh, no, Barkey cleans up the dirty laundry in front of the net. Boy, I will tell you, just if you want to watch somebody who's always giving full effort all the time, it's Henry Barkey. All the time. And it's little goals like that where you're rewarded. He's just going full goal and got to the front of the net there and put that in the back of the net. So well done by him. Second goal of the night. All right, 4-0. It's 5:25 left here in the second. He's going, hey, like, I think his dad is wearing a hat, so we'll have to monitor that situation. Schinke's got it, and he'll dump it deep. Cash is going to chase. He did well to pull up. You got to be careful there. Need to. Yep, coach is saying who's helping him. Skelly trying to get that back deep into the zone. Cash wasn't quite ready for that one. I think it stayed onside. The refs. Oh, and that's a high. Boy, that's a. For these young goaltenders, those are tricky ones. You know, on that stick side, right above the shoulder, it's like they almost have no chance if it hits the net. Steered aside, and it looks like they made a goalie change. We have a smaller goaltender in here. I apologize, I didn't see that, but Bozer's got a lot of room here. He likes that top right corner. Murray is about a step away from a goal there, and that's in. That's Bo Enica with a nice little ripper from the left circle, and it's 5-0. So Bo, I want to say that might be his first goal of the season. One of the parents will have to maybe correct me after that. I think do we have a bloody nose or I think it might have been a good mouth guard. I think this guy's really on the mouth guard. He's warning these guys if they're not putting it in. Again, I don't blame him. He already warned these players. Like, it already happened before. And I will say, these players do get pretty lazy with that mouth guard. It becomes a accessory like an earring at this point for a lot of them. So I can respect the refs making a point to have them wear them, especially at the younger levels here. Bozer's got it. Trying to chip it past. He's going to stay on this Woodbury player who was going, please stop hassling me. But all the way around, James has got it. So tied. Oh, nice job by James right out front. The Woodbury player stopped it. Carlson kind of all alone down there. And I don't think it was held. Yeah, Cowles can't hold the zone, and we'll have to chase. That was awesome. Thanks, Melissa. Little group me chat for all the parents. That was funny. All right, that's always dangerous. You lose your footing going to the boards. Never like seeing that. That was Vinny. Vinny kind of going into boards awkwardly, but he's up. He's good. All right, Cowles and White in great defensive position there, and White with a nice job to steer it wide. Vinny chips it. He's checked. I don't know how you don't got an interference there. He's clearly going by the player, but we'll play on. That's all right. Woodbury holds his own. That's White just waiting for it. Dangerous pass down the center of the ice. Bouncing puck here. Rebound. It is cleared by Shanky out of the zone. Nice job by Grayson there. Bozers again. He's going to come down again. 1-on-2 all the way through. Almost highlight reel type of ball going through two defenders. Cash trying to get a shot off. No, sorry, no, that was Bozer again. My fault. Barkey is back. Woodbury parents are getting restless. All right. So it's going to come out. And Axel, I don't know. He's been on for this whole last 4 minutes, it seems like. Right out front, Woodbury play. Oh, and Austin's got a shot here. I don't think he quite got the amount of velocity he wanted on that one. So Reinhardt's back there to try and hold his own, and Skelly's there. Cash, really well done waiting back there defensively. 1 minute left in the second period. No ice. Woodbury will bring it around the ice, bring it around the back of their net. And I think they've, my guess is they've maybe switched up positions. It looks like Skelly's now a forward. Something to monitor here. It looks like they've maybe changed a couple things up here. So Graham Murray's looking to go down here with Henry Barkey. Nice pass. Graham's going to have a real good shot here. Oh, and wide. Dad is not going to be happy about that one. All right, that was wide, but a really great pass there by Barkey to Graham Murray for a wonderful chance at a goal. That's where you just want to make that goaltender make a save, get it on net. So we're in the midst of change. White end of the again. Sorry, what the scoreboards are kind of out of my peripheral vision. So 5-0. Barkey with another goal. Axel Bozer and Bo Eniga, I think, will be our score tally for the second period. We will be back. Well, I don't know if it'll be me. I'm running actual score better than Lakeville for our game, but we will be back for a Wednesday late night pre-Thanksgiving district game. Who do we have? Hastings, I believe. 7:55 this week. So we will be. I get to be out of the equation on that one, and my daughter should be around. Those of you who have been so nice to my daughter, Reagan Carlson, who's done several of these games, have been great. You guys have been really kind. She enjoys doing it. She's a first-year Pee-wee / U12 player for the B1 team here for the Ice Cats for Lakeville. But here we are. So 12 minutes. We got about 19 to finish the 12 minutes. Again, you monitor on your right screen that Zamboni driver getting anxious. So yeah, you got Ryan. You got Reinhardt at center, Murray at left wing, Carlson at right wing. Cash is back defensively. We've definitely changed things up a little bit here. I think they're mixing it up with a 5-0 lead. All right, so we have an ice. We will take a face-off in the Cougar zone. Same everything. Defensively, it's Cash and Skelly back there. Reinhardt will take the face-off, wins it. Carlson looking to try and support there. Cash, really nice presence out in front, not let that Woodbury player get a clean shot. Wraparound try, no good. James kind of almost lost an edge there. James tried to poke that back. Tell them if we're back. I don't know if I hit it or something. So sorry. These aren't my microphones. I'm learning. I hope we're back with you. Sorry. Yeah, this one's going dead. Yep. So it's red. Yep. We're back. Again, not my microphones, but I've dealt with these scenarios several times. If depending on how this game goes, I actually have a funny story about it. I film all of my daughter's games, but we'll get that in a second. But Barkey wins the face-off. He's got a lot of room here, trying to just take that wide and couldn't quite get around the Woodbury player. It was a nice defensive play by the Woodbury with his stick to knock that away. So Woodbury behind their own net. Skelly's got it right off the Woodbury player and almost finds the right corner. Cash is back there. And we got Henry. He's going for the hat trick. He's dangling. Can't quite get the shot off. Bo will help. Cash doing a real just as so they got to get onside, which they do. Back into the Woodbury zone. So Woodbury will come up this near side. Oh, a lot of room here. We're again mixing up the lineups. That's going to be a penalty. That's just about as easy as it gets. So interference, trip, whatever you want to call it. We'll see what the official word is. They're right in front here. Trip. Yeah, those aren't necessarily bad penalties. He had a lot of room, and you don't want to let a clean shot come off. All right, so Woodbury on the power play for a minute here. 8:49 left. Oh, James is looking to sneak one by. He's got to get back here and help support on the power play, though. And he does a nice job doing that. It's like he was listening to me. And here he goes. James got a lot of room here. He's going wide. And shoot one. Goalie can't freeze it. He had no idea where the puck was. It's behind the net. So James trying to get his second goal of the game. So out of the zone. Cowles will try and chip that past the Woodbury player, but can't. Oh, we got some room. So Porter is going to go deep. James is the only one kind of going with him. He's 1-on-5. Well, James finally gets down there. That wasn't really statistically a great scenario there, but we were in the midst of a change. And a whiff. So Porter's still out there with James, they have to get off for a change here. So Larvik runs into the Woodbury player. Dad's trying to let Cash know he's got to get ready to get out of the box. Parents are always welcome to assist with how the game is going. We encourage that. Woodbury taking it wide right out front. Moose trying to hang on to a nice shutout. Got one last weekend. Vinny with some nice stick handling here. But he's finally outnumbered by the Woodbury players. So Skelly will join the forwards, except we got 3 defenders. I'm not sure what is going on right now. Like it's ingrained in them that I'm supposed to be by the blue line. So for you at home, we're instituting a new strategy of 3 defensemen. Graham's got a nice angle here. Can't quite get it. Kind of barrels over the Woodbury. Skelly with a ripper. Cash trying to he'll go to the forehand. Well, that's Graham. Sorry. Cash came off. Graham trying to get a goal. Nice shot off the pad of the Woodbury goaltender. And you got to get back here. So Woodbury player all the way through every defender, and that's a goal. Yep. Got out of position. And a nice play by the Woodbury player, to be quite honest. Some good stick in on there. 6:22 left. 5-1 Cougars. And sometimes somebody just makes a good play. It was a nice goal by the Woodbury player there. I'm not sure what happened there. Do we have 6 players on here? Yeah. On that moment, that's more on the refs. But they communicated, got it right. We'll start over. So Reinhardt will face off. Barkey's, I don't know how they're letting them in the circle like that, but they were. All right, we got Axel going for another one. That's high and wide. You know, one thing you would tell some of these boys, you know, you don't have to have the highlight, you know, upper shelf goal. Like a lot of times just getting it on net is a little more, you know, can be more important than just having this, you know, kind of highlight goal. Porter will get it deep. Austin, yeah, I don't think he was onside. I don't think that escaped, but we'll play on. Woodbury player going down the center ice. Runs into his own player. So Cowell's back there defensively. Nice pass by Austin. Barkey, he's still looking for that hat trick. I'm looking for Dad's. Oh, nice pass. Axel out there waiting in front of the net. Barkey back there again. Carlson's going to come in. Oh, and he just kind of lost off the end of his stick there. He was coming out firing off the bench. Right out front for the Woodbury player. Axel with a nice job tying up. Oh, and the Woodbury player kind of got it behind, but didn't get a shot off. James was, that was a real nice idea by James, but Vinny had kind of turned his back trying to get out of his own. Larvick back to chase. Oh, it's right out front. Nice pad save by Moose. Oh, and James has got more room here, and he's going to take it wide here. He's going to get by this defender. He's got an angle. He'll rip it right off the goaltender's chest, and he'll freeze it. A nice job by James taking that wide. You know, on a play like that where the defender's right there, you're trying to create space, which James did, taking it wide. Nice to see. He's back at center, so they're really kind of just mixing things up, which is kind of cool. Woodbury bringing it out of the zone. Larvick's got it. He's not happy. He kind of got slashed a couple times there. I don't think he was happy about it. Bowl trying to hold it. Shinky is tying the Woodbury player up. Got to be careful with tripping there. He'll fire it. Pretty routine save there for Moose. Might have been wide anyway. Oh, we got some room. Bo's got speed. Here comes Bo. Bo Eniga. He's got a 3-on-1. He'll take it wide, rip it wide. Whoa, Bo did the vintage Bo. He kind of just was borderline Supermaning it into the boards there. I like to call Eniga a tornado. It's just you never know what's going on sometimes, but always bringing a ton of energy, which is what we love about him. So Skelly back in really good defensive position. He's got support from White, taking him wide. Nicely done. So Thomas White will try and get it out, but that's Skelly who helps him on the defensive side. So no one home for Woodbury or Lakeville. Right out front of the net. Got to be careful there. Reinhardt's back to get it. He's looking up ice. We got a line change. We got Bozer waiting for it. And that's a pretty big collision there. Reinhardt out front, and Graham Murray with a ripper. Wonderful save by the Woodbury player. Great pass out front. Graham, I don't know how that doesn't find the back of that. He just, wow. Now he'll go to the net again. Axel's got it. It's off. I think that's officially Axel. Yep. Axel off the back of the pad of the Woodbury goaltender. And that is Axel's second. Wonderful sequence there of just effort and hustle and getting to the net. The non-commentator parent in me would have loved to seen Graham rip one in there. That would have been awesome. But Axel kind of cleans it up from behind the net, and you have a 6-1 lead with 1:59 left here in Woodbury, Minnesota. So here we go. Axel wins the face-off. Graham's he's saying, I want to be a part of the party. And he'll fire one off the pad. That's another shot for Graham Murray. Cowell's back defensively. Axel kind of banging away in their offside. So I got a feeling we'll get some changes here. Some fresh legs. Carlson will take the draw. Eniga out there with Grayson Schinke. Skelly and Thomas White out there again, defensively. Oh, Woodbury's got a little room here. Oh, Thomas with a wonderful effort play. All the way through the center of the ice there. Woodbury, slap shot by Woodbury, but another great, stick play there from the Cougars. So 1:17 left here. We're ticking down. And this is, this is always where we're playing different positions than we started, and a lot of time we lose our spacing in a lot of these instances. I don't know what we're doing here at this point. The forwards are, I would say, a little on the lost side here right now. We can tell the Cougars, you can talk to your teammate after the game. You don't need to stay close to each other here in the defensive zone. All right, a rip, and it's cleared out. So that'll just about do it. We got 34 seconds left as Woodbury chases. There's a line change here coming. James will try and, we got a little room there. I think too far for James. Bo's going to help him out here. And James going, and we got a shot side of the net. I think the Woodbury, and James rips one, trying to get his second. So Woodbury's got 6 seconds left here, and James has it. And he's getting hooked a little bit. Doesn't really matter. We're offside, and we got .4. Kind of academic at this point. Well, we got 3 minutes to spare, so unfortunately, you guys don't get to see the Zamboni. I apologize. So 6-1 win, right? It was 6, right? 6-1 win for the Cougars. They took that score off about as fast as I've ever seen. That's home cooking for you. Let's just get it off there and forget about it. So 6-1, really fun game. Wonderful momentum as we're going into a tournament here in Richfield. It's officially a Minneapolis tournament, but it's being held in Richfield. So really fun game. Wednesday, so what I will say is Wednesday is our next game. It's against Hastings. I probably won't be calling, but I want to wish all the Cougar families out there a great Thanksgiving. What a wonderful start to the week at 6-1. And we will catch you guys all soon. Have a great Monday night. Thank you. And thanks to Sam. Love you.